Alright, so this is a 2015 Toyota Camry. This is a rental. Do a quick walk around. Toyota's made some definite improvements over the last body style Camry. I think this is really just more of a refresh, or it might be they might have built it from the ground up. I don't really recall offhand. Overall, it looks pretty good. It's the SE model, 2.5 liter 4-cylinder, 178 horsepower, 170 pound-feet of torque. It's got disc brakes all around. The wheels actually look really good. The most prominent change they made is obviously the front end. The grille, I think they really tried to make the Camry look a little bit more sporty. It definitely does compared to the last body style that they had. Overall, I really like the interior layout of it. Everything here is within arm's length. You don't need to stretch too far, at least I don't. All of the buttons on the center stack are really easy to read. Shifter is really nice quality. Sport mode. It's got a 6-speed automatic transmission. Toyota Camry does not offer a manual transmission, unfortunately. I believe they did again on the prior model. We have Bluetooth phone controls, your cruise control right here. Toyota's always had this little stalk that comes out for their cruise control. Paddle shifters, your audio controls, more phone controls, and you can go and cycle through the menu. Since I don't have this car for my own driving purposes, we can just look at what it has in the computer. It's averaging 29.1 miles per gallon. My dad did take it on about a 4 or 5 hour trip on the highway, and he said that the fuel economy was really good. He was really impressed with both the fuel economy and the amount of pickup that it has. Pickup being speed. I actually really like the steering wheel. Indentations here for your thumbs, for your hands. It's actually really comfortable. Have a power jack and USB connection with auxiliary input. Up here you have a little pad, 2 cup holders. You also have another power jack inside your center console. Your center console does slide forward for more of an armrest. Build quality is pretty good. The seats are really nice, really comfortable. I fit in them pretty good, actually. Headroom up at the top. I've got about a hand, maybe about a hand and a half thickness of my fingers. It does have power seats, and you can adjust it. So let's go ahead and set it all the way down. Now we have a lot more room. This is the driving position that I would sit in this thing at. Turn our hazards on. Turn our headlights on. Let's go ahead and look at that. We'll also pop the hood. We also have another little cubby hole here on the side, which would be great for a garage door opener. Really kind of flimsy though. That's a little odd. The rest of the car is in really good. The rest of the car is really good build quality, but that's kind of weird. And we have this little guy right here. That's nice. Why couldn't they have done that on this side? Oh well. The dash is really nice build quality as well. Pop the trunk too so we can look at that. Turn signals are in a kind of weird place. No hood prop needed here. Engine's pretty quiet. Here's your air intake. Door closes with a nice quiet thunk. Rear seats do fold down. A lot of trunk space actually. And if you want to bring the seats down, just unlock them here. Now, of course, in order to bring these seats forward, you just bring them like that. Actually, this is really nice that they have this backing here on the back of the seats. You just bring them forward like that. Go ahead and sit in these as well. These are really comfortable. Show you guys the headroom here. It's definitely a little less headroom. I'm about 6'1". My head is right underneath the rear window. Back seat is really comfortable. I'm actually pretty happy with it, even with the little bit less headroom back here. You also have rear beverage holders. And you also have a backup camera. Quality's not too bad. Walk-in glove box. Not a bad little car. You also have traction control. I think this model starts at around 23,000, a little over. Actually has the gated shift pattern on that little screen. Let's go ahead and shut her down. Trip summary. That's interesting. Not a bad car. If Toyota ever made a wagon version of this car again, I'd probably buy one. I've always been a fan of the Camry. Even the mid-2000s models I've kind of been a fan of. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You all stay classy.